Welcome to this lecture. In this lecture, we are going to talking about the if-else statement in C++. An if-else statement is a conditional statement that run a different set of statements depending on whether an expression is true or false. It also works like if statement what we studied in the last lecture. So the if statement executes the code inside the body of if statement. If the test expression is true and skip the code inside the body of else. If the test expression is false, it executes the code inside the body of the else statements and skip the code inside the body of if statement. Let's just see the syntax of this if and else statement, and then I just write else statement, and then here I write the statement of this else statement. So this is the expression here. So now you can see here, if this statement is true, so it will execute the statement of that if statement. If this statement is false, like in our last lecture, means we have only the one statement like positive, okay, which was take only the positive integer. So here you just simply write this is a positive integer, and if this statement is true, minus like you can write add -6 with your this statement, so it will go to the else statement and it will print the result like this is the negative integer. So this is a simple concept of if and else statement in C++. Now we just see the coding example of that, and here I just copy this old code, and you can see here this is a keyword of if statement, and if number which is greater than or equal to 0 right here, so it will print you enter a positive integer right here. Okay, if this statement is false, so we just simply go to the else statement. So else is a keyword here. Okay, so cout, and the cout here is you just write you enter a negative, it's a negative integer. Okay, and then here I write number, which is the end line right here. Okay, and this is the less than sign. So our this if statement is true, so it will execute this statement, or if this statement is false, so it will go to the you enter a negative integer right here. Okay, and then I just simply print cout, and cout here I just write this statement is always executed, as close this code right here. So return, which is 0 right here. Okay, and close this code here. Now I just run this code, and statement, you can see here it's need an integer, so I just first add the positive integer, so you entered a positive integer, and this statement is always executed. Now I just check this statement with a negative integer, so you can see here you enter a negative integer, means you can see here at the first of let's just see this code first. So you can see here I just entered a negative integer, so it will skip this statement and it will go to the else statement here, because this statement is false, and it will go to the true statement, so it will execute the value as a negative integer. If I add positive integer right here, so you can see here you enter a positive integer, and you can see here our this statement is execute, so it skipped this else statement right here. So this is the if and else statement in our C++ course. If you find any of the problem regarding to this if else statements, please let me know. Thanks for watching this lecture.